got some nice reusable cable ties here because like the environment and stuff. And I'd like to thank Speedy Tyre for sponsoring this video. Nah, they didn't really. People don't sponsor us. Yes guys, we are back then for episode 2 in our new series with Leisure Leagues. Me and you need to clear some things, mate.
You want to stand up or?
Oh God, you do whatever you want. Number one, it's good to see you stretching before the game. You just lost that ball. Which one? Grez. There's a shock. Leisure Leagues literally gave us that ball 1 week ago today.
A week ago.
That's the first time it's been used. Go on. Well, cheers Leisure Leagues for the ball. Saved by a dog walker. Absolute hero.
Right, Grace, get in goal.
Grez, don't give Grez the ball ever again. Sam Templeman.
Yes.
2 things.
Go on.
Number one, you were top goal scorer last season.
Yeah.
Which you seemed pleasantly surprised with. I think everyone else in the team was quite unpleasantly surprised by that.
Yeah, well, you know, just got to put them in, but 4, is it really, you know, worth?
I mean, it's not great, but I think you actually only played 6 games last season.
Well, it's 6, was it?
I've got it in the stats of 6 or 7.
Really?
And which actually leads me on to my next point quite nicely.
14, 6 or 7?
Yeah, you got
9 or 10,
you got a bit offended because I potentially called you out a little bit for
liked
not turning up to big games.
I liked it, to be fair. I thought it was quite well thought out.
Well, we'll just hear your side of the story on it, really, mate. What's the reason for these absences at crucial times in the season?
Well, you know, I just like to plan ahead of these type of things. Say snooze emails in, and I say, oh, Rocket Man's just come out, so I'll have a little watch of that instead. But
Absolute slime ball.
I know, but sorry.
Oh. I don't know what my face looks like right now, but it looks like I'm crying if I look a bit swollen because Ant has absolutely smashed the ball in my face from about 3 yards away. Hit me so hard, my hat came off. Hey Steve.
Hey.
So like I said, this is now the 2nd game in our new Leisure League series, and in the first game, if you haven't watched that already, make sure you head back and watch that. A lot to talk about in that video. But we did just about manage to sneak our first game 4-3 against some new boys, PGS. It wasn't the easiest game, but when you're playing new opposition, obviously you don't know what to expect. And when we play them next time, I'm sure we'll be a lot more prepared for it. Tonight though, we are playing more well-known opposition, our adversaries from the past 3 seasons, Ajax Treesdown, a team that we've never lost to, but they're always getting better. It happened again. Absolute hero, thank you.
That's a big arm. He does chocolate.
Stop kicking it over, everybody. Now, I did say last week we were having a little bit of trouble with numbers, and that unfortunately a few boys from our regular squad couldn't make it. So we were not low on numbers. We had enough players, but they weren't regular players. They were blanks, as we like to call them, because they don't have a face when we do the team lineups. So that was a shame, but I couldn't be more delighted tonight because we've got a big squad. We've got 9 people. They're all regulars. They've all got pictures in the lineup this week, and hopefully that will get us a good result.
Can everyone gather for 3 seconds?
No, we're playing them.
Right, we ain't playing Ajax because they ain't turning up because they're dropping out the league at some point. We're playing Best Boys, which is
The team in white.
I think it's a team in white, or he pointed at the team in black. I think it's a team in white. Basically, he doesn't know if it's a league game or a friendly, so treat it as a league game because it might just be that they're going to rejig the fixtures to us playing them because it's obviously only week 2 of the season. So, as far as we're concerned, it's a league game. We're on the far pitch. Really quickly, we want to get a squad photo, and then we'll move all the stuff over, and then we'll get going. Right, you ready? Chris, don't be so grumpy.
Oh, you've ruined it now. I was doing a secret undercover creasy face special.
Oh no, it's a friendly or not?
We got sent, well, Ant got sent by Keeley, that video. It was literally just your face right in front of the camera there. One, you hate you. Of you playing that Athens Olympics game in Brighton.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that game.
Have you seen the video of your face? It is absolutely hilarious.
Something like that?
Literally like that. Mitch kicked the ball over about 15 minutes ago. Not seen him since.
Yeah, there, just there.
Don't tell him that we've got the ball back.
There he is, there.
They're not central.
3rd time today already.
Cheers, fella.
Cheers, mate, thank you. So this is the new opposition then. They're called Beth's Boys. That's B-E-F-F-S Boys. They look like an athletic bunch. They beat Bohemians last week. And we're playing them now in something that might be a league game, might not be a league game. Oh, Mitch is back. As I did mention, this league has expanded then to 12 teams, got a lot of new teams in it. I think now, with the fact that potentially Ajax and Spacemen are dropping out for the summer, like I said, I don't believe we're not playing Ajax anymore, and I don't believe they're going to be here for the rest of the season. So we are now playing one of the new teams. There's 6, actually, maybe 6, maybe even 7 new teams in this league. And if you want to become a new team as well at Leisure Leagues, then all you've got to do is head onto their website at leisureLeagues.net, find your local Leisure Leagues, and you can sign up on there. Easy peasy.
So first things first, and if you do play against us, please don't do stuff like this. It's effort. So let's have a look at this lineup then, and look at that, isn't it pretty? There's not a single blank in sight. Everybody's got a face, and now we can put some names to those faces. We've got Grez in goal. At the back there we've got Steve Locke and Chris Wright, Matt Creasy and Lockwood in the middle, Sam Templeman out on that right wing, Mitchell Nash out on that left wing, and Ant Sleep up top. So a very, very strong squad. Obviously we've got 2 subs on the side as well, and yeah, this should be a good game. And obviously this was the game scheduled to be against Ajax Street Down. Obviously we're not playing against them, so here are the highlights from our friendly against Beth's Boys as we kick off. And shockingly, we've gone straight back to the goalkeeper. Best Boys on the ball for the first time then, but Ant is able to intercept that, and great feat from him to get the pass out wide, but Steve just ran past it, and now Best Boys can come forward and they get the first real shot away in vain, but Grez comfortably watching that go past his near post. Chris Wright on the ball, and he looks up and spots Lockie in acres as Steve is storming in at the back post. Lockie with the ball, he cuts inside though, composes himself and absolutely rifles that in the near post top corner. Great finish from Lockie, but as you'll see on the replay here, Steve's running absolutely clean through, and this guy just pops up, subs himself on, makes the extra defender at the back, which is poor small-sided etiquette, but fortunately for Lockie, he's composed enough, cuts inside and absolutely rifles that one home. Best Boys looking to react then as the ball is clipped into the middle, and it's a good touch by their striker looking to come around the corner, but Creasy just nips in there and plays a lovely ball around the corner to Ant Sleep, who finds himself in a little bit of space, looks to hit it across the box, but the keeper reads that, and now they can try and come the other way, but Chris Wright is there this time to nip in ahead, and that's been good from the MHFC boys so far. As the throw-in comes in, the Lock interceptor takes one touch and he hits it on the volley, and we know he's capable of the spectacular, but unfortunately on this occasion just could not keep it under the bar. We've been caught out here by a long ball over the top ourselves. Chris Wright looking to get back. It's well held up by the player, and a great save by Grez there to keep the scores at 1-0 to Mongolian Horses FC. Chris Wright there composed on the ball, just playing it out wide to Ant, and we found ourselves in a lot of space going forward in this one. Plays it across the Lockie, looks for the little flick, and it's just wide of the near post. That would have been a great finish, but definitely looking promising down this near side, finding a lot of room. Sam Templeman is the one to get in there first this time, and the ball bouncing around. It's getting a little bit ugly here, bouncing around all over the place, but it falls in favour of Best Boys. Ant doing well to come back, and Chris as well managing to get in there first and win the ball back. But as he takes a touch inside, it's a tackle from the attacker, and it's all looking a bit scrappy there, but we can get the ball out with Sam Templeman, and again that pass is intercepted. Creasy comes with the ball, plays it off the man straight back into his own face as the shot comes in again from distance, and that's not troubling Grez either. But let's have a look at a little replay, shall we? Matt Creasy there clears the ball off the player into his face, and he's surprised by that. He looks absolutely shocked that the ball's come back and absolutely doinked him on the nose there. As Chris Wright finds a lovely ball into Ant Sleep, great ball outside to Sam Templeman, lovely football, but the final pass just letting us down on that occasion, as it has a couple of times already in this game. Chris Wright pinging a long ball forward, then Mitch intercepting, finds it round the corner to Alex Lockwood, who just about gets there first, but it's a good tackle from the goalkeeper Lockie looking for the quick throw, and then Mitch has a swing in it, it's bouncing around towards the goal, but never really in danger of going in, and the goalkeeper can pick that one up. As Grez this time looking for the throw. It's a great touch by Mitch, and we look to come the other way, but everyone's left it for each other. 3 players there, all leaving it for each other, and Best Boys can now counter-attack, coming down the side, but Grez on his toes well to come out and stop that from getting a shot at goal. Sam Templeman there with a little slide tackle, or a little lunge. Can't slide tackle, it's a lovely little lunge interception there from Sam, winning the ball back, and now we can try and press high, and the pressure's paid off as Creasy gets the ball, and again the final ball just letting us down. That's 4 times now in this game already, with throw into Ant's feet, and he's just looking to hold it up. Good footwork from him again to get round his man a couple of times. Picks out Creasy at the back stick, one touch, hits it. Good strike and a good save as Mitch fires it across the box. And last season's top goal scorer, Sam Templeman, granted he's a defender and that was his weak foot, but he absolutely skies it. Chris Wright on the ball again at the back, and he plays it across to Ant Sleet. He looks for the long ball forward, but the keeper's read that all day. Intercepts, and the referee will end the half there. Decent half for the MHFC boys. A quick word at half-time then about our sponsors, YoungMinds UK. They are a charity that deal with young people in the community with mental health disorders. All the way you can donate to such a great cause are available in the description below. Into the second half then, and we'll be looking to build on what was a very, very solid first half, where we created a lot, but the final ball just let us down as Grez there with the most unnecessary dive. We'll see all game. Well, we'll wait and see about that one, shall we? As he finds a long ball forward, and Ant does well to deal with that off his hip. Plays it through, but the defender's missed it, and Steve Locke finds himself in a shooting position. It's a good strike from Steve, and a good save from the goalkeeper to tip it round the corner. Steve takes the corner himself, and it's into Lockwood, and I think the defender just did enough there. Lockie swinging at it, and in the end it goes well wide.
Good knock, Grez.
The touch as well. Use Chris there,
Right, ref, can you stop getting in the way of all the good touches, please?
The referee then making a nuisance of himself in that instance. It's almost like he doesn't care about our YouTube channel. Unbelievable. As Beth Boys can come forward now, there's a little ball around the outside as Grez comes out, goes in for a slide tackle, pulls out, but in the end it's a good block by Chris, and the ball comes back across, and Mitch can clear it up, looking a little bit short at the back then as Beth Boys come forward again, a little bit of sustained pressure from then, a little ball out to the right hand side, cutting back, and he's just taken it off his mate's foot there, and that's given the boys a chance to nip in, and Steve just clears his lines. A little bit more composure than we actually had a 2-on-1 situation, but obviously we'd rather Steve just get within that situation, and that is a lovely touch by Ant Sleet there. We'll come back and have a look at that one. Dropping ball over a defender's head, and he just absolutely kills it. Let us know in the comments, what is that? A touch out of 10. I'm going, that's a solid 9 and a bit for me. As the ball comes in from Lockie, and it goes straight to the goalkeeper, and now they can break, and this is where corners can really stitch you up if you don't ensure they go to one of your men as they come down the other side of play. Ball into the left, and that's a great recovering tackle there from Matt Creasy. Last ditch stuff from him, and as always, he comes out on the better side of it. Best Boys come forward again, and Chris Wright just nipping in ahead of his man, plays it out wide to Alex Lockwood, who's going to wind. No, he doesn't wind up the shot, he goes for the cross and pulls it back to absolutely no one. And again, the final ball just letting us down there. Alex Lockwood in that position, you want to see him shooting all day, every day. And good feed from the opposition then as they come forward. Looks like Creasy winning 1-on-1 on this occasion as they play it back. And again, we are just seeing a little bit more pressure from Bev's Boys as this player looks to try and do a bit of it himself, standing up and sticking with him well there. Comes inside a couple of players, gets the shot away, but again, it's not troubling Grez in goal. Grez with the ball at his feet then, and he looks long again where Lockie's managed to get the run on this player. He's going to bounce. I thought he was going to bounce through to the goalkeeper, but it just held up on this 3G surface, and Lockie just toe poking a bit, can't quite manage to get it on target. As we see Best Boys coming forward, and Creasy getting in there first, but it stays with Best Boy, and Sleek now getting a little tackle in, and it goes out wide to the left hand side with Chris, who scuffed his clearance, and that's going to fall straight to one of Best Boys as they come through. He gets the shot away, and he's hit the post, and that is definitely the closest Best Boys have come in this game, and we're lucky to get away with that one as the second shot comes in. Unfortunately for us again, that is high over the bar. But yeah, living dangerously a little bit at the back then as we look at Lockie looking to try and calm down the possession a little bit into Sam, plays the ball across. Again, the final ball just not good enough on this occasion. Lockie then dropping a bit deeper to have a bit more impact on the game. Lovely footwork for him, and he's just absolutely broken a pair of ankles there. That's filthy from him, and unnecessary really, it's got to be said. As the ball comes out to Chris Wright, plays it into middle from Ant, who finds himself a little pocket of space there, plays it left to Matt Creasy, and again we see a player turn down a shot in a great shooting position to go for the pass, and again the final pass isn't good enough. It's getting frustrating now as Mitchell comes with the ball and tries to flick over the defender without Ant right, and again final pass or the final decision making just isn't there, and now Best Boys will try and capitalise on it as they come forward. They clean through, and Gray's there just closing his legs in time with the cricket lock barrier there, managing to make the save. But one of these is going to get punished if we don't put one of these opportunities away. And Sweet losing the ball, but coming back well to win it back. Very, very physical from him there. Potentially a foul mean that could have gone either way, but at the end of the day, the opposition player has said too much, and he will see 2 minutes in the sin bin. So a man advantage for us now. We really need to capitalise on this as we see another long ball forward, and that's not really what you want to be playing when you've got the advantage of a man. You need to be playing possession football and waiting for the gap to open. Unfortunately, the man crowded out at the back there, and now Chris can clip it forward to Ansley, who finds himself in acres of space. The one-on-one opportunity, it's a good save. And Mitchell Nash, you had so much time there. I understand why he wanted to hit it first time, but at this point, we really just need a goal to try and secure this game, because it's not looking settled at all. As we see a good stand-up tackle there from Steve Locke. Best Boys then with the throw. Mitchell can clear it, and Ant finds his player one-on-one at the back, who misreads the bounce, and he manages to get goal side of him. Ansley through again, and this time he slots it away, and that has surely put the game to bed. Ansley there, he missed the one-on-one just moments earlier, but you don't want to give him another one because he's not going to do it twice in a row. Composure there to round the goalkeeper, and that's just what we needed in a game where the final bit of decision making just hasn't been there. Ansley with a cool head puts us 2-0 up with not a lot of time left in the game. Mitchell Nash then with the unnecessarily lofty pass there to the back stick to Sam Templeman, who's just going to give it right back to him, and with the spectacular effort, Mitch Nash can't quite put it away. It's the first game he's not scored a goal in as the referee blows the final whistle, and very happy with that. It was a struggle. We should have put away a lot more goals than we did, but at the end of the day we've come out with a win, and as you can see from the results, that has gone down as a friendly against Ajax Treesdown. So ultimately it didn't matter, but still it was good to play one of the new boys, and yeah, when we play them actually in the league, obviously we'll be a bit more prepared for it. Hopefully we can put away a few more of our chances, but a 5-0 walkover for us puts us second in the table, and the top of the table is looking a lot like it ended last season. There we are, level on points with Snoozemia, but one behind them on goal difference, and we play them next week.
But I appreciate things come up.
Get my 2-second clip of Chris writing. You're done. For Lucy, that one. New subscriber, lovely. Oh, anti-Sleet then. 2 wins from 2 at the start of the season.
Yep.
You've got 3 goals in those 2 games. So you've already equalled your tally for the entirety of last season, which I guess you must be happy about. But does that mean you're going to stop scoring?
Hopefully not. That's never the intention. It's also the intention to score a lot more than 3 last season. I think maybe I'm going to use the excuse of changing from 5-a-side to 6-a-side. I started dropping back a little bit more than I was before. But
you mean, and you were doing well when you were getting back there as well, in fairness, but
yeah,
we definitely prefer you up the other end of the pitch.
No, I get it, but like 6-a-side, everyone's got a track, right? You know, it starts from the front, help the guys at the back out. So and they've been helping us out with scoring goals. So
actually tonight we've got a 2-0 win against Beth's boys in the league, or we've got a 5-0 walkover. Either way, a win's a win. It's 2 points, and yeah, that's 4 from 4 now. Looking good. Big game against FC Snoozemia, last year's champions. Beat us, well, they beat us twice last season as well. It's a massive game next week. And obviously I probably don't need to say, because I'm sure you've already done it, but make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you want to be the first people to see all the videos that come out in this new partnership season with Leisure Leagues. And of course, don't forget to go and check them out as well. A link to their YouTube channel and all of their socials, as well as the way that you can sign up to become a Leisure Leagues team, will all be in the description below. Don't say we don't do anything for your Leisure Leagues. Look at this. And they're Joe's brand new pair of scissors. Off to Tesco. Exactly, and yeah, so like I said, 2 wins from 2, you must be happy about that. You got the crucial 2nd goal tonight. What do you think of the new boys in the league?
They were a decent side, to be fair. They were decent, they were very young, very physical. I can't believe that's happened.